Another month, another budget video. Hey guys, welcome back to another budget video. This is probably the weirdest angle ever. You're literally standing on my windowsill and I think my neighbors can see me talking, but that is absolutely fine. I can't believe that we are in the November budget. Holy crap. And I thought I'll start off by talking about this book, and if you can see, there's quite a glare, and it is called The Psychology of Money. Holy crap, was this a phenomenal book. It's literally about changing like your habits and your thoughts about money. So it's not like a textbook finance book like Manage Your Money like an even grown up. It's literally talking about greed and when is enough and just like your mindset and perception about money in general. I'll put a link below where you can get it at Take A Lot. I bought mine at Exclusive Books, but that's because I had a exclusive book voucher that my friend gave me, and this was literally the first book I got. As you can see, I annotated quite a few of the chapters because it was just phenomenal. Highly recommended. I love the chapter where it said when the chapter's called Never Enough, When Rich People Do Crazy Things, and there was this one that said the hardest financial skill is getting the goalpost to stop moving. Like, when is enough money enough? And it's something that we probably all struggle with. So let's get into the budget for this month. Courtney got paid normal, and I have to get used to his normal salary now that my medical aid is part of a deduction. I got paid normal from both of my jobs, so that's all good. For the most part, my recurring expenses are the same. However, I want to talk about something because it brought up this fear of failing, or I don't know what it was like this anxious feeling. So for the last 2 to 3 months, my credit card has been completely done a week and a half before the next payday. That's not what is meant to happen, and I just don't know what it was. I just didn't want to understand, or I didn't want to check why this is happening. But I put on my big girl panties and I said, let's just face this head on. I made a list of how much I spent for groceries for the month of October, and I made a list of what I spent for petrol, personal care, water, electricity, so forth. I was spending 1,600 Rand more on food. Now I knew our food budget was a lot more just because food prices are a lot more expensive. I don't know, I didn't want this reality to set in, and then I calculated the food and the petrol, and that made my credit card, which means there's actually no money for personal care, there's no money for water and electricity, and no wonder I'm sitting in this dilemma. So I had two options. Option one was to increase my credit card. Realistically, that made no sense because if I increase it by say 2,000 Rand, right, I don't have the extra 2,000 Rand to pay my credit card. The other option I had was to really be frugal and to be on a very strict weekly grocery budget. I have no choice but to do that. So far, it's okay. I did go over in the second week. It's an issue. It is a big issue, and I'm trying my utmost best to stick within the budget in terms of food. For personal care, it went up by 200 Rand, so that's fine because my vitamins were done, and that's more or less that price. For debt was interesting because I did have to pause Courtney's extra debt. I paused my mother and we paid Mr. Price. That's fine. I'm gonna explain why I had to pause them. It is possible that I can pay those two debts in the middle of this month. For savings, there was emergency fund, there was an access fund, and there was also savings. And savings had a very big chunk in it because I am going to a neurologist. I'm seeing it privately, and that consultation fee is 2,500 Rand. And also my symptoms is not external, it's internal. So Courtney and I have made contingency plans to prepare ourselves that I will have to have scans done, just because, like I said, they aren't really visible symptoms. So we are very much aware of that, and that was the reason why we paused Courtney's loan yet again, and why we paused my mom as well. She was quite understanding about that. For subscriptions, they've all stayed the same. For extras, I have to pay SARS. So I don't know what happened from July when I went to go and check my individual tax assessment versus now. A double. You know, I should go and query it, but I just don't have the energy in me to go and query it. So I told Courtney, okay, I actually have until the end of January of 2023 before I start incurring penalties. So I have enough time to kind of pay them, but I'm paying them off now. I'm paying them off next month. By the time next year, Courtney and I are planning on getting a broker so we can just sort my tax thing out once and for all and actually have someone else deal with it. I know that's going to cost me a lot more money in terms of not having to pay someone to do it, but sometimes you just need the expertise of someone else to do it. And so there is a guy that I follow on Twitter, and he doesn't charge that much, but he gives you like a discount if you do it within July, like when the e-filing season opens. So I'm hoping he does it again next year, because then I'm going to book him for a consultation and I'm going to have him do my e-filing for me. And then my friend had a baby shower, so I buy gift for the baby shower. My iron pills I put on pause just because I am again experimenting with the type of pain I'm dealing with. I'm trying to see if my new iron supplement is causing this particular strain in my head, and it seems like it is. So I actually stopped it, so I will definitely consult with my neurologist in our appointment. There was a bit of extras here and there. Also, our car went in for the panel beaters, so we had to pay the excess fee for that, and I'm holding thumbs that our insurance company can get my excess fee back. I mean, 6,000 rand is a crap load of money, and that is our emergency fund, so I'm really hoping that they can make a plan with that. Otherwise, we're doing quite well. It's just that food, the whole credit card situation. Also, it's now the festive season and it's Black Friday coming up, so I just want to say, please guys, stay within your financial lane. I know a lot of us want to impress people, and really, if you are in debt, please just don't do that. It will cause a lot more harm in the future. I know we all want that instant gratification. I mean, Courtney and I were looking at new couches, and I was like, as much as I would love a couch right now, we just really, I mean, we can, but also it's like that in between, like yes we can, no we can't situation. And also I don't want to put us in a pickle when I need to go for more tests and things like that, so we need to have all the money available as possible, because my medical aid only kicks in next year, so I can't use that. Yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this month's budget video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.